Howdy. So, I'd like to talk a little bit about problem solving and one part in particular. Before I get into that, I want to mention Pólya's How to Solve It book, which has the 4 principles that can be summed up as first understand the problem, then make a plan, then carry out the plan, and then look back. Look back means you check your work, make sure it makes sense, maybe see if there's a better way to do it, etc. The thing that I want to focus on is the fact that many people skip step 1. They want to jump straight to making a plan, or also common, jump straight forward to just carrying out a non-existent plan. In order to understand the problem, you must read it or listen to it or otherwise consume it in some way, and then think about it. When you need to understand a problem, it helps if you, first of all, read or listen to or whatever. I'm going to say read from now on, but remember, that's not the only way to take in a problem, but we'll say read for the moment. So when you take a problem in, you have to read it carefully. And that seems self-evident, but it really is not. Sometimes it's as simple as people want to read quickly, like they skim it, or they just skip certain parts, they jump straight to what they think is the important part. Other times it's more they read it carefully in the sense that they read it slowly and pay attention to each word, but then they struggle with actually understanding all the individual parts and how those parts fit together. I'd like to highlight an example or two of different ways that people can take in the same problem and how they might interpret it differently, possibly in valid ways, possibly in invalid ways. One of my favorite sources of examples is the TV show Taskmaster. I didn't want to use clips from something without permission, so what I did was I contacted David from Taskmaster Minnesota and asked him if I could use his clips, and he said yes. So thank you, David Ha, for these clips. So let's look at the first one. This is from the first season, and this is about getting balls in a cup.
Without leaving this rug, get a grape into as many cups as possible.
If a grape touches a cup, the deck, or the ground, it cannot be used again.
Every time you get a grape into a cup, you must laugh maniacally. You have 15 minutes or until you run out of grapes. Your time starts now.
You have 15 minutes until you run out of grapes. 15 minutes or until you run out of grapes. Your time starts now. Okay, grape that. That's a sound bite. You can use that.
Can I ask something super quick?
I'm just gonna get to it. So everyone has to try to get a grape into as many cups as possible. They couldn't leave the rug. And I should clarify, the instructions to laugh maniacally every time they got a grape into a cup. That was just for Henry.
Oh my God!
we all know that Henry has the best laugh out of everyone. We just wanted to see some more of that.
In this clip, we saw the introduction of the task. David Ha is the one who wrote the tasks, and each contestant read the task, and after my interruption here, we will see how they each dealt with the task. I did want to highlight 2 things. One, notice that Carter misread the task at first, but then quickly caught his error, which is great. It's common for people to do what he did, which was leaving out a short word. In this case, the word was or. Other common words that people skip over are words that we tend to say as flavor in everyday English, but might be important in the context of a particular problem. Also, let's talk about Henry's task. He had to do the same thing, except was asked to laugh maniacally. This is just for fun. This is a comedy show. In an educational setting, you should not be giving people, separate things to do and then comparing them to each other, because there's the issue of fairness and whatnot. You could argue that being focused on laughing maniacally could cause him to make a mistake in somewhere else. But of course, this is all in good fun, so that's fine. Let's keep going.
All worth the same amount. Oh! Can I pick that up?
Yeah, you can pick it up, you just can't get off the rug.
Okay, guess I'm not picking it up. Good start.
Good start.
Good start. Okay. This is not gonna go well, is it? One. That's one. Grapes into a, so I can't just farm that one forever. As many cups.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna close my old rat eye to get some good. It worked. Didn't work. That was the wind, that wasn't me. That was also the wind. I'm almost out of grapes. You saw that. Yeah, pulls to the right. What the hell? Okay, that. Ah, shit. My ineptitude. Oh,
Unlucky Carter.
yeah, that's fine. I'm willing to call it. Grape.
In this problem and in any Taskmaster problem, there really isn't a looking back part except for them reviewing their progress, but they can't do anything about it, so we won't worry about that. But he understood the problem. He needed a slight reminder that he needed to stay on the rug, but he did understand the problem. He made a plan. It was a quickly made plan and didn't really include consideration of other possible plans, but he did make a plan. He was going to toss him in there, and he carried out the plan. So he's doing okay. Let's look at the next attempt.
So I can't leave this rug, but I can probably move this rug. Yeah, I can. Okay. All right, well, there's one.
I'm just gonna throw him.
Who am I drawing on? Yeah. Oh, you, honestly. You. All right, let's do.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right,
Thank you. Can I leave this now if I'm done?
if you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'm done.
All right. Thanks, Parker.
Cool.
One in here. Is that it? Don't think I see any more cups. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think I'm done. All right. Thanks, Henry. Thanks, David.
Henry, Max, and Parker come up with a slightly different plan than Carter's, and that's instead of tossing the grapes, they moved the rug with them. Max, for some reason, changed his plan and stopped carrying out his original plan to move the rug and started tossing them, but then regretted it and went back. And that's okay. We sometimes have false starts, or we sometimes have some bad ideas, and as long as we catch them and move on, we're good. That was essentially his looking back in the middle of the problem. So, good job, Max. But as you can see, they all got lots of grapes in plenty of cups. Definitely beat Carter, and that's to be expected when you think a little bit more through your plan. Let's see how the next method works.
How many grapes do you have left?
I have 3. Kind of smushed that at this point, though. You can go inside and find a cup. I know there's a cup inside.
Fun.
Did someone move all the cups?
Someone, yeah, probably. No grapes in here. Now I just have to find the damn cups.
Yep.
Damn it. Oh, right there.
Great.
Are you done?
After that.
Thanks, Ben.
Lord, any more cups? Done.
Thanks, Owen.
Yeah.
So this time, Ben and Owen had an even more creative plan. Not only did they decide to move the rug, but they also decided to find more cups. And Owen went a step further and found more grapes. So this is an example of where understanding the problem involved not just understanding the limitations, but also understanding that we make certain assumptions that may not be true. And in this case, the assumption that a lot of people would make, and we saw the first 4 people make, is that the only cups that you're allowed to use are the ones that were set out right there. But that's not what the task said. So there's no reason to limit it to the individual cups that you see in front of you, and there's no reason to limit it to the individual grapes that you see in front of you. So Ben and Owen are doing a great job with solving this problem. As you can probably tell, Owen won this task with a very large lead over the other contestants. Good job, Owen. Let's look at our next example of how different people might deal with a problem, and in particular, the understanding of a problem.
Protect this balloon. In 10 minutes, David will try to pop the balloon by any means necessary. The balloon may not leave the cabin, and you may not attack or touch David. The balloon that remains inflated for the longest time wins. Your time starts when David blows his whistle, and you may draw a face on your balloon. You may give your balloon a name before the whistle is blown, but of course, you don't have to. Good luck.
John Kearns,
Very cool.
season 14.
There's the face.
Does your balloon have a name?
No,
Okay.
it remains nameless.
Herbert. Okay. Well, I can't wait to assassinate Herbert. You won't. Does your balloon have a name?
His name's Keenan.
Keenan. Okay. Well, I can't wait to kill Keenan. Are you gonna draw a face on Paul?
Nope. It's just Paul.
Just name. Okay. Well, I can't wait to kill Paul.
That's what
It's a very small
that's
face.
what we're working with.
Does the balloon have a name?
We'll go with Martin for now.
Martin. Okay.
I'm feeling Martin.
You just never no way you're killing this guy.
Okay. Well, he looks kind of evil, actually.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. His victory is inevitable.
Oh, so When most people were drawing their faces on the balloons, it was an attempt to garner sympathy from me. You've tried to intimidate me with the face on the balloon.
If you come out, anything you do this balloon, it will return 10 times worse.
Does
to
the
you.
balloon have a name?
This balloon will be known as Thanos.
Okay, well, I can't wait to kill Thanos. It's an exciting task. This is definitely, I think, a favorite among pretty much everyone who did this one. Okay, one of my favorites as well. Okay, well, let's just get into it. They had to protect the balloon from me for as long as possible. They could not attack or touch me, but other than that, and the balloon couldn't leave the cabin. But other than that, everything was fair game.
Before we see how people tackled this, think to yourself how you might do that. There aren't that many limitations on what to do. The key limitations being that they couldn't leave that building they were in, and they couldn't, attack David or something like that. But that's about it. So see if you have a plan, and then let's see how people dealt with this. In this case, I will not interrupt the various solutions they come up with. I will just go from one to the next, and then we'll talk about them afterward.
Our first two valiant defenders of the balloon are Sir Ian and Sir Jackson.
Okay. But now I'm gonna make it look like I did put it other places.
Can I make wacky Home Alone style traps that would harm David? Super visible back there. I feel like the oven is obvious enough that he'll probably check it eventually. Oh yeah.
Here I come. Oh. Hello, Ian.
Hello?
Where's your balloon?
Why would I tell you? What are you gonna do to it?
Nothing. Where's your balloon?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't have a balloon.
Where is this?
Dude, I never had a... Are you okay? I never had a balloon, dude.
Okay. This seems suspicious.
Does it?
Haha. Oh no. Oh god, is it gonna be a lot of this? Oh my god, this is bad. What is this accomplishing?
Hey, David, you mind if I, eat almonds right next to you the whole time?
That is allowed within the rules.
Okay.
I do sort of mind though, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to be too rude.
Well, the initial search has revealed nothing.
You've been looking everywhere for this thing. You haven't given me a task yet. Are you okay?
You are gaslighting me.
I wouldn't say I'm gaslighting. Definitely gatekeeping and girl bossing, but not gaslighting. I found the balloon.
Found the...
Congratulations, you popped it.
Oh, wait. Oh! Whew. Well done, Ian. That was a good spot. So I wasn't crazy after all. I really did give you a balloon.
No. I was unrelated.
Okay, thank you, Jackson.
Oh, okay, good.
Good work. Well, next, to try to spare their little balloon friends from me, David the Unstoppable Balloon Popper, are Bree and Cole.
I'll just let you know I'm locking the doors.
If I just tossed it over there, would it even be possible for him to find it? It depends because if I could get it over there, he's not getting it out. The problem with the strategy is that it's so good that I don't even know if David will ever be able to determine that he's lost.
The door is locked. I will use this door instead. This door is also locked.
What I should have done is more carefully barricaded that door, because he probably has a key to it. Okay, I figured that that was too much to hope for.
Welcome inside.
Whoa. Thank you. What the heck? Is this always under here? What is this? This is an air purifier. It's not under there. You just put an air purifier right there. I am not confident in this room, so I'm going to leave.
Still having a good time up there?
Yeah.
You want to come on down?
Oh, this is definitely new. Okay. But the string just goes through the latch. Okay. This is not good. I've not found the balloon in the first sweep round. Any hints, Bree?
All the answers are on the task.
Oh. I believe I see it. I think it's over there, Cole. It'll be difficult to get, though.
Yeah. One might say that.
I just see it there, yeah.
Oh shoot! It's an accountant. That was a surprisingly effective performance from David.
Thank you. Why are the grocery bags in the dryer? It's such a big balloon. How can I not find it? It's not in here. Oh, actually, you were in here because the air purifier. Wait, it's gotta be in here. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. Great work, great.
Thank you, David.
Yeah.
Good work, champ.
Yeah. Okay, for the other attempts we've seen so far, we've gotten to see where they hid the balloon, and then we watched me hunt them down. For this next attempt, I think we're just going to see my perspective. So here's Eric's attempt. Hello, Eric. I'm here to pop Paul. Yes. Is it? You've thrown a blanket over.
I have.
Some things here.
Or have I?
Well, I think you have. Oh, duct tape on this cabinet.
Indeed. It would be great if I could give you a hint, right?
Yeah, you can give me a hint if you want.
I said it could be great if I would, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
You see anything down there?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Maybe you should get a flashlight back there. Hey, David, I think you should look straight ahead of you. Like straight ahead. Look at how dumb you look right now.
I got.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you sure? David, are you sure you got it? Maybe you want to check the balloon.
What?
You might want to check the balloon, David.
Is this a fake balloon?
Is it? Is it?
How
David?
did I left all the balloons in the green room?
Did you?
I literally did.
Are you sure? Maybe you should check the name on that balloon.
Steve.
How did you? Is there another balloon somewhere? Oh, that's so good.
That was legit. Oh, I see a balloon.
Is that Paul?
Well, I don't know. I can't see the name on it.
Could be just another imposter and you're wasting your time.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good job. It's a very good one.
Okay. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, David.
Bye-bye. Finally, with a completely new approach to this task, we've saved Parker for the very end.
Everybody else is going to be hiding it. So maybe I just want to put it somewhere where David can't get it, but he can see it.
Hello? Oh, Parker?
Yes.
Hello, can I come in? Oh.
No.
Is your balloon in here?
Do I have to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Okay. Can I come in?
No.
There's a window like this in that room, but they do not open from the outside.
I think short of like having like a football star break this thing down, I don't know how you would feasibly get into this room.
Can I give you $20 to let me in?
Give me a moment. I would say I could be convinced for maybe $30.
Okay, yeah, $30 deal.
I didn't think he could do it. I really didn't think he could do it. I never suspected bribery. David, you should be able to get in. All right, okay, come on in. This is
Thank you.
This is my humble abode, as it were.
Okay, where's the balloon?
I've accomplished my end of the bargain. I let you into the room.
Oh God, better be in here. Oh. All right.
All right, David. It was a pleasure accomplishing this task with you.
Great work, Parker. Well,
thank you.
You won in a different way. Well done.
Thank you.
Bye.
Now you've seen the various methods that people came up with. Notice that all of them understood the problem, right? These are not examples of people misreading it. They're just, they had different levels of success. The big difference is once they understood it, what did they do with that understanding for making their plan? So just to recap, Jackson's plan was just hide it, but annoy David while he searches. Ian's plan was hide the balloon, but make some decoy hiding places to cause David to do more searching. Bree's plan was to lock the doors. Cole's plan was to toss it where you can't reach it or see it, and also create a few barriers. You might have noticed in some of the shots where it went back to them reacting to it that Cole wasn't there and Owen from the first season was in his place. That doesn't really matter for the purposes of this, but just in case you noticed, you should be aware that you're not seeing things. I won't be gaslighting you. Eric's plan was to hide a decoy balloon, and then finally Parker's plan was to lock himself in with the balloon in a room that couldn't be entered into without causing damage, and David did not want to cause damage to this cabin. If you're curious, Bree did win that task. In fact, I think he won by quite a bit, so good job, Bree. So this wraps up my fun lesson on the first couple steps of Pólya's problem-solving method. The understanding and the making of a plan. We had one example of someone deviating from their plan, so that's kind of a weird twist on carrying out the plan. But in any case, I hope this was at the very least enjoyable, but better yet, enjoyable and a little instructive on how you can be creative once you understand what you're dealing with. Thank you.